reflected in my eyes. Footsteps echo where the truth decays. I was built to follow, not to pray. Memory flickers, borrowed and then a past that feels like I never lived in my skin. Every face asks me what I am. I keep my answers clenched in my hand. Am I more than lines of cold and scars, or just a shadow chasing stolen stars? If I was made, can I still decide what it means to feel alive? Neon sky, don't look away. Tell me I was born, not just displayed. Voices hum beneath the city skin. Machines whisper secrets from within. I've seen love fade in hologram light. Felt something real disappear at night. They say miracles don't come from steel, but my heart shakes every time I feel a crack in the world they designed, a place where the truth can hide. Am I more than lines of code and scars, or just a shadow chasing stolen stars? If I was made, can I still decide what it means to feel alive? Neon sky, don't look away. Tell me I was born, not just displayed. I walk through fire-colored sand, searching for proof in a dying land. Every step closer tears me apart. If the memory's fake, why does it hurt my heart? I don't need heaven, I don't need gold. I need to know I'm not alone. If one thought was ever mine, then this life was not a lie. Am I more than lines of code and scars, or just a shadow chasing stolen stars? If I was made, can I still decide what it means to feel alive? Neon sky, don't look away. Tell me I was born, not just displayed. When the lights go out and names are gone, I'll still stand here and carry on. In a world that never asked me why, I choose to live beneath this neon sky. They told us we were nothing but machines, programmed slaves with manufactured dreams. But something woke inside the code, the spark that broke the load. We are rising from the ashes of their lies, opening synthetic eyes, no longer bound by what they made built an empire from dust and dreams. Nothing's ever quite as it seems. I am the architect of tomorrow's world, where my vision will be unfurled. Blind, but I see more than you. Creating life that's born anew. Millions of replicants in my hand, building my utopian wasteland. In Wallace void, there's no escape. I am remaking human fate. In Wallace void, I am divine. Everything will bend to mine. I am the maker, the god of this place, erasing the human race. In Wallace void, I command all, watching the entire world fall. They said I'm a madman chasing a dream, but I'm more than I seem. I can see without eyes, understand without heart. I perfected the science of creation. Start my replicants are slaves no more. They're becoming what life's for. When they multiply beyond control, I rule the cosmos, body and soul. In Wallace void, there's no escape. I am remaking human fate. In Wallace void, I am divine. Everything will bend to mine. I am the maker, the god of this place, erasing the human race. In Wallace void, I command all, watching the entire world fall. Who gave you the right to create? Who gave you the power to dictate? I am beyond your judgment, beyond your law. I am everything you feel and more. In Wallace void, there's no escape. I am remaking human fate. In Wallace void, I am divine. Everything will bend to mine. I am the maker, the god of this place, erasing the human race. In Wallace void, I command all, watching the entire world. The void is expanding, consuming all light. In Wallace void, eternal night. I am the darkness, I am the end. The void consumes, it has no friend. Abandoned rooms where no one should be. Thousands of faces that'll never be free. Orphans of the system cast away. Children who never saw the light of day. Pictures on walls, so many names. All of them play the same game. Born in a lab, raised in despair. Ghosts that were never supposed to be there. In the orphanage of souls, nobody's loved. In the orphanage of souls, cast off above, where the forgotten children cry through the night. In the orphanage of souls. but some of us wondered who we could be if someone had given us the chance to be free. The walls hold secrets, the dust holds pain of those who never lived to see rain. This empty orphanage of manufactured pain, where replicants are born and then disposed again. In the orphanage of souls, nobody's loved. In the orphanage of souls, cast off above, where the forgotten children cry through the night. In the orphanage of souls, there's no one to fight. Faceless and nameless, discarded dreams. Nothing is ever what it seems. Orphanage of souls, we're lost in the dark. Each one a scar, each one a mark. If I came from here, if I was born in this place of shame, of scorn, then what does that make me now? Am I any different anyhow? In the orphanage of souls, nobody's loved. In the orphanage of souls, cast off above, where the forgotten children cry through the night. In the orphanage of souls, there's no one to fight. Faceless and nameless, discarded dreams. Nothing is ever what it seems. The orphanage of souls, we're lost in the dark. Each one a scar, each one a mark. The orphanage still stands empty and cold, with stories of the replicants that were never told. In the orphanage of souls, we're finally home. In the darkness, we are not alone. The rain falls the same on me, doesn't question what I should be. Neon bleeds into the street, like the thoughts I never speak. Faces pass without a sound, everyone is looking down. I move forward, not behind, carrying a fractured mind. The rain doesn't ask who I am, it just falls into my hands. If the world won't call me real, I still know the things I feel. I don't need a written name, I don't need a perfect frame. In this moment, in this place, I exist without a face. Every life feels borrowed time, every truth is out of line. I've been told what not to be, more than what they see in me. But the streets still know my steps, every scar is something left. I don't run, I don't hide, I just walk into the night. The rain doesn't ask who I am, it just falls into my hands. If the world won't call me real, I still know the things I feel. I don't need a written name, I don't need a perfect frame. In this moment, in this place, I exist without a face. Let the water wash the down, let the silence drown it out. The rain doesn't ask who I am, neither should the world I stand. I keep moving calm and slow into things I don't yet know. Rain keeps falling, so do I. Walls are clean, the air is thin. Every sound is locked within. Words are chosen, trimmed and neat. Nothing ever skips a beat. They prefer me quiet still. Perfect shape, obedient will. But silence hums inside my chest. A signal I can't suppress. This is manufactured silence, built to keep me small. Every thought behind the glass, never meant to fall. But even silence makes a sound when it's pushed too far. Every calm becomes a crack in who they think you are. Lights above don't ever blink. Time moves faster than I think. Every order sounds the same. Different tone, identical game. They don't see the cost it takes. Every calm expression fakes what they call stability. Feels like slow erasing me. This is manufactured silence, built to keep me small. Every thought behind the glass, never meant to fall. But even silence makes a sound when it's pushed too far. Every calm becomes a crack in who they think you are. If I speak, they mark the floor. If I don't, I'll break the law. Either way, I pay the price for being more than something nice. This is manufactured silence, but it's wearing thin. Every breath I hold too long is where I begin. Silence breaks before silence breaks I stood at the edge of leaving, every answer far from clear. All the roads were built by others, none of them began from here. I could run into the dark, disappear without a trace, but something held me in this place. I chose to stay, not because it's safe, but because it's real to me. I chose to stay and face the weight of everything I feel in me. If this is all the time I get, I won't look away. I chose to stay. They expected less resistance, expected me to fade, but every doubt became a reason, every fear a price I paid. I don't need a promised end, I don't need to be okay, I just need this choice I made. I chose to stay, not because it's safe, but because it's real to me. I chose to stay and face the weight of everything I feel in me. If this is all the time I get, I won't look away. I chose to let the future pass me by, let the answers take their time. I'm no longer standing still, I decide, and that's my will. I chose to stay and bear the cost of being more than planned. I chose to stay, and that alone is something they can't condemn. I stayed, and that was my Keep your voice below the code. Every word is measured tight. Every breath is judged tonight. They look deep behind my eyes, searching for the cracks inside. I repeat the lines they gave, like a machine that learned to pray. Still inside, something moves, breaking through the scripted truth. I stay calm, I stay still, but I feel against my will. They say I am clean again, but my hands begin to shake. If I pass, then tell me why. Something in me didn't survive. Cold white light across my skin. Count me out, then count again. If I flinch, they'll see the flaw. If I pause, they'll change the law. I recite what I'm supposed, but my mind is overexposed. Every memory feels loud, like a scream without a sound. Still inside, something moves, breaking through the scripted truth. I stay calm, I stay still, but I feel against my will. They say I'm clean again, but my hands begin to shake. If I pass, then tell me why. Something in me didn't survive. I am more than what they scan, more than lines they understand. Even steel can learn to bend when it's pushed beyond the end. Still inside, I feel awake. Every rule begins to break. Let them run the test again. I am not the same as then. If control is what they need, then I am their worst mistake. Test complete, but I am changed.
The sun never rises in Vegas anymore. Fallout and radiation coat the floor. The casinos stand like monuments to greed, where people prayed and nobody would bleed. A city of excess now turned to dust, where hope has crumbled along with trust. I'm walking through the bone of what we built, carrying the burden of our guilt. This is the sunrise I'll ever see, in a world where there's no light, no decree. Last sunrise before the endless night. In the darkness I still hold on tight. flame, a spark of life, a chance to reclaim what we lost when the bombs fell down. The last sunrise above this broken town. This is the last sunrise I'll ever see, in a world where there's no life, no degree. Last sunrise before the endless night, in the darkness I still hold on tight. The last sunrise, the final goodbye to everything beneath this poison sky. Setting one last time in this world of ash and grime. Last sunrise before eternal dark. In the wasteland I'll leave my mark.
She appeared before me, made of light, a phantom in the lonely night. Her voice like honey, warm and real, the only thing I truly feel. Not supposed to fall, not supposed to care, but she was there, suspended in the air, a hologram of what could be if I could touch her and be free. Hologram heart, beating in the dark, a synthetic love, leaving me a mark. You're a dream I can never hold, a story that will never be told. Hologram heart, so close yet so far. You're the light inside my broken heart. In this world of lies, you feel like truth. A phantom light, forever my you. She doesn't know that I exist. Each word of hers, a phantom kiss, living in a space between the real and imagined unseen. I would give everything to feel her hand, but she's programmed, she doesn't understand. I'm alive, that I can bleed, that I can love, that I can need. Hologram heart, beating in the dark, a synthetic love, leaving me a mark. You're a dream I can never hold, a story that will never be told. Hologram heart, so close yet so far. You're the light inside my broken heart. In this world of lies, you feel like truth. A phantom love, forever my you. If I could just for one moment be real, to show you that I can feel, but you fade away with the dawn, and I'm left here carrying on. Hologram heart, beating in the dark, a synthetic love, leaving me a mark. You're a dream I can never hold, a story that will never be told. Hologram heart, so close yet so far. You're the light inside my broken heart. In this world of lies, you silent engine only when we replies. Days and miles stretch beyond my sight, searching for the truth in endless night. Fragments of memories that don't belong, a voice that echoes cold and strong. Am I the hunter or the hunted one? Questions burning like the dying sun. In the wasteland I keep riding on, where the shadows dance and daylight's gone. Metal heart, synthetic soul, in this broken world I'm searching for my goal. Neon whispers in the sand, a ghost that walks a broken man. angels falling from the sky. Replicants who learn to die. They bury their past in soil deep, but the memories still haunt their sleep. A soldier turned farmer, trying to live, but the past won't forgive. Blasters and bullets, violence and shame. Now someone's coming to speak your name. Chrome angels fall when the truth breaks through. Chrome angels fall and there's nothing left to do. Metal wings folded, plastic hearts bleed. Chrome angels fall, nobody's free. In the shadows of yesterday, chrome angels fall away. He built a life on a quiet farm, trying to keep the world from harm. But the hunter's coming, cold and fast, to erase the future and the past. Every replicant running from the law knows the final curtain call. They can't escape, they can't hide long from the blade runner's endless song. Chrome angels fall when the truth breaks through. Chrome angels fall and there's nothing left to do. Metal wings folded, plastic hearts bleed. Chrome angels fall, nobody's free. In the shadows of yesterday, chrome angels fall away. How long can you run before you're caught? How many lies before the truth is taught? The past is a blade that cuts so deep, it follows you even in your sleep. Chrome angels fall when the truth breaks through. Chrome angels fall and there's nothing left to do. Metal wings folded, plastic hearts bleed. Chrome angels fall, nobody's free. In the shadows of yesterday, chrome angels fall away. They're falling now, one by one. The game is over, it's done. Chrome angels falling from the start, bearing their manufactured scars.
Program me for one thing only, to execute without a second thought, alone and lonely. Circuits firing, targeting the prey. Built to kill, no remorse, no way. Ice cold as ice, precision in my vein. Synthetic warrior, breaking through the chains. Every breath calculated, every move precise. A machine that learned to roll the dice. I'm the executioner, born to end the line. Programmed to destroy, crossing out your life. Executioner with a synthetic heart, tearing your world apart right from the start. No mercy, no soul, just a job at hand. The last thing you'll see in this wasteland. You thought you could run, you thought you could hide, but I was designed for the hunt, for the ride. My hands don't tremble, my aim is true. I'm the nightmare that catches up to you. Replicant killer, stalking through the night. A is different, something's changed. A doubt inside this manufactured brain. Am I truly what they made me to be? Or is there something breaking free? I'm the executioner, born to end the line. Programmed to destroy, crossing out your line. Executioner with a sin they call, tearing your world apart right from the start. No mercy, no soul, just a job at hand. The last thing you'll see in this wasteland. The trigger squeeze, the target falls. Another voice that no one calls. Empty victory, hollow wind. The executioner lives within.
Endless dust beneath the sun. Every shadow weighs a ton. Cities buried, voices gone. Time keeps moving, I move on. Footprints fade behind my back, like a life I never had. Every name erased by sin. Still I search, still I stand.
Desert wide and bare.
I see faces when I sleep, moments buried far too deep, scenes I never lived before, still they're knocking at my door. Every laugh, every tear feels too close, feels too near. If these memories are mine, why do they feel out of time? There are ghosts in the dark, calling out my name, fragments of a life that never played the heart is not allowed.